And I don't know what episode this is, but welcome back to another episode of the Faddah Figures podcast. I do know we're in season 2, and I don't know what episode it is, but
It's one
welcome
of those
back.
episodes.
Cheers, guys. It's been a couple weeks. We've been busy. Life's been happening. So
Yes. Dude, it's spring break next week for me. It's crazy.
Oh, for your are your kids?
Yeah, it's spring break, man. Less traffic in the morning.
dude, when does kindergarten registration normally start?
I think for us, for most schools, it should already be going on right now.
God dang it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we had like early registration a while back. You can register them like whenever. Because technically schools, dude, they want all the kids. So they're gonna open up kindergarten because it helps them better to plan and know how much money we're gonna get.
So it's never like too late though, right? Like
no, they're not gonna be like, hey, we're full.
Okay.
Yeah, not public school, private school, but public. They're like, dude, we will make room for you.
Because I was driving by one of the other elementary schools, and I was like, kindergarten registration, February something to February something, and it was like after the date, and I told Shani, did we just freaking miss registration for Jason?
No, you'll be good. Maybe if you were trying to do like GT or something, or not GT, what is it? Where you live in a different
geographical acceptance or something.
So that kind of stuff, yeah.
Okay. I was making sure. I was like, man, we just effed up our first kid's education.
He's gonna be one big kindergarten.
He's gonna be behind the grade now.
Yeah,
he already is too, because he was born in October, so he's already like. Well, it'll be good for his sports career then, because he'll be older than all the kids.
Homeschool.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that we didn't miss it. All right, we still have hope.
Yeah. No, you good.
Okay. Well, speaking of Shazen, let's show Shazen's. You guys have seen this picture. I showed it to you guys before, but this was Shazen at the grocery store, and I was like, what the heck? This was like in the afternoon time too. Like he wore it all day.
Yeah.
And in the morning, I was like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like, we're just gonna be at home, whatever. He can wear it. Hopefully he'll like take it off after nap time and not want to wear it. And then after nap time, he woke up and I was like, okay, let's put some clothes on so we can go to the store. He goes and grabs that, and I'm just like, oh no. I didn't say anything, but inside I was like, oh man, not that. And I was just like,
dude, that's what I love about kids, you know. They don't care about what other people think about them, you know. They don't care if they don't care how they look.
Yeah.
No, and the worst part is like I was like when he first did it in the morning and he came outside and I was like, oh, a police officer. And he looks at me and he goes, I'm a ninja. I was like, that don't look like no damn ninja suit, man. What the fuck?
Dude, you see what I wear Maddie, man. I mismatch stuff. Dinah's like, no, she's not wearing that. I'm like, all right. So I can't even imagine when she gets older and Dinah's already at work. Maddie, you want to wear that? Go ahead. Put that on, sure.
Like, yeah, I'll normally just let him like wear whatever, like regular clothes, but a costume, like literally a Halloween costume. I was like,
dude, I'll let Maddie wear a costume.
I love everything.
She want to be SpiderMan? Hey, let's go. All right, I guess I can do mine. So I don't know if you guys seen this one, but dude, this just tells me like it hurts when I saw this. Kind of. And it didn't hurt me, but I was just like, oh my God, she's growing up way too fast, especially for a girl. And you'll understand what I mean. So there's like these filters that you can do. So there's like this lipstick filter, and this is her first like seeing it for the first time. Like, hold up, let me rewind. There you go. Oh, why isn't it going? What the heck? Hold on, let me re-add it. Let's remove. Oh, I don't know why it's not doing it. Here.
Let me try.
Here, I'll just re-add it. Let's remove from studio. And then here, I'll add it again. Where? Here we go. So it like puts it on like that. I was like, What the heck, dude? She puckers her lips, man. Dude, this is no. No. Like that is not
What
that is not cool.
what app is that?
I love it.
What app is that?
I don't know. I think it's like Instagram or something. It was some app that Diana was using, but she has a ton of pictures and videos of her with all kinds of filters. But Diana, she
my
showed me that,
God.
and I was like, she can't be putting on makeup right now. No. I don't think so. I didn't even like it when she put on a purse. I was like, what are you doing with a purse? You ain't got no money.
I love that. That is an awesome filter. And it's like, and it's funny how the the technology can recognize no
Yeah.
matter what face
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whether it's somebody that's old or young or
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Next
It's just crazy that
week, James, you have to do a video of yourself putting the lipstick on.
dude, I will do that if all of us does it.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
I don't care. I totally
No,
do it.
Kevin, for you, it has to be real lipstick.
Yeah.
No filter. Real.
Again, I don't care.
And we have to do
I'm,
the whole video with the lipstick on.
I'm
The whole Faddah Figures with our makeup.
I'm at that point where and nothing phases me already. Yeah, I'm nothing phases me. But okay, so let me add mine. Okay, so he is talk. Well, I don't want to say talking, but he's making a lot more noises now.
Yeah.
Like, and this is just one of his like little sessions that he has. Like just go at it. Like, all right, what are you saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, like we'll respond to
Yeah.
him like as if we're talking.
Yeah. I love when the kids do that. Like when they're just like vocal like that. Like they're not. You don't. Or in their heads they might be saying something, but they're just super vocal. I love when kids do that.
Yeah. And so he just keeps going. And, I mean, there are times where like he does it so much where we're not irritated, but we're just we block it out.
Oh,
We
bro.
don't we don't even pay attention when he's just like going off. And then usually when he first does it, we'll play with him and we'll talk with him and stuff like that. But and then after he keeps going and going, we're just like, okay, all right, Ben, all right, and then he just and yeah.
Bro, wait till they get
But
older. Shazen's at that stage where that's what he does right now. He just talks and talks, just nonstop talking to the point where like at least 2 or 3 times a day, I'm like, dude, can you just have quiet time for a second? Like just stop talking and just have quiet time. Like he just nonstop talks, and it's like, oh my god. And a lot of times it's like gibberish. Like he'll just like start off with a conversation, and then he'll run out of something to say, and then he'll just say like random stuff and just keep saying random stuff, and it's like, dude, like you can just chill. Like you don't have to be talking 24/7.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I can't wait till he starts, or at least, I can't wait till Finkin starts formulating words and starts saying, putting syllables together and stuff. I think that's exciting. And if he ends up being like super cultural, where he just talks nonstop, awesome. I'll talk with him. We'll have conversations. I'll even record it, so when he gets older, I'll be like, "You remember this when you were this age? And look at you talking to me about this."
I'll record Shazen the next time, and then you guys will see how much it just goes on like non-stop.
I've learned my lesson to not wish for the next stage, because I think before Maddie could walk, I was like, man, I can't wait till Maddie can walk, and most people I talk to, like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't want them to walk. Enjoy this. Trust me, you do not want them to be mobile. And now she's mobile. I'm like, oh my God. And now she's talking a little bit here and there, but I'm like, nope, I don't want her to have conversations right now. I'm just going to enjoy this time. So I don't have to answer some weird questions that she's going to ask me, or she's going to say something, just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God, Maddie.
Just randomness, just randomness. Like, doesn't even make sense.
I'm just
and I don't even understand what he's talking about.
Because
Worth
Kevin,
more
wait
like
till your
cartoons.
boy knows how to say no. I'm gonna see how
No,
you handle that.
I seen how
Yep.
Maddie was saying no.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna see how you take that. No.
Oh, you'll
No.
see. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah,
Uh,
you'll see.
yeah.
But
Even it was so funny. We took Maddie today. I think it was like our first time actually in like forever dining in somewhere. So we're just eating with me, Diana, and Maddie, and like usually we don't bring the iPad into the restaurant. Like we'll bring like her toys and stuff, but it was just we're just like, you know what, we'll just bring our iPad. She can watch a movie or something. And we thought about you, Kevin, because your words were no technology. So
Where'd you guys eat? Where'd you guys eat?
we ate. Where did we eat, babe? The Ichi. Oh, right by your house, in the Safeway.
The new one
I don't know if
in the
it's new.
corner, on the corner by.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
How?
We were
Yeah,
picking up.
I think it's new.
Yeah, we were picking up, or we're ordering Maddie's cake. So we were over there, and we were gonna we just grab lunch. But yeah, Kevin, I can't wait.
Where'd you order
no,
the
okay,
oh,
wait,
from
okay,
Safeway?
hold on.
Oh, you're
Hold on.
backtracking.
Let's not backtracking. Let's go back to what I said. Okay, I said I will not pay.
Oh yeah,
for
that's true.
new- Yeah,
You won't
I
pay.
said I
So
won't
D will
pay.
pay.
Well, no, she's not gonna pay. No, we have tons of devices.
Yeah, they're gonna
that
get
he
the
can
hand me
watch.
downs.
We have tons of devices that he can watch.
I'm not gonna
So
lie,
I'm
Shazen got a new iPad, or not like recently, but when he did get his iPad, he got a new one, and he's the only one with the iPad that has cellular. Like my iPad doesn't even have cellular. My iPad is just Wi-Fi. Shiny's iPad is just Wi-Fi, and this kid got a freaking cellular iPad. I'm like, dang.
But
My watch doesn't even have cellular,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dang, this kid got a cellular iPad.
Well, that's how you got to do it, right? I mean,
Yeah, if you're gonna take it out places, yeah.
yeah, because
Way to go.
I mean, well, I mean, it's like you can always just use your phone as a hotspot, right? But then,
Yeah.
it's kind of a nuisance. It's like, okay, you bring out the iPad, and then, okay, wait, hold on, let me turn on the hotspot. Okay, then you got to connect, and
But nowadays it's so easy. Like it's with Apple products, it's so easy to connect to your hotspot. Once it's connected, it kind of just gives you the option.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes my iPad connects to my phone and I didn't even want it to. I'm like, dang. But that brings me to my question. I want to talk about when James went to go eat out. Have you guys how has the mandate drop like did it affect you guys? Or does it change your guys' outlook? Because for me, it personally it makes my life a lot easier because I don't have a vaccine card.
Yeah,
So
for you, I can see. Yes,
I'm like we did the same thing. Like we were able to go eat out for the first time. Well, we've eaten out before, but usually like before when they had that mandate thing, we'd have to like schedule it because you gotta go get a test, or I had to go get a test.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like think in advance, and like how many people think in advance like, oh, I'm gonna want to eat Genki sushi this weekend, so I'm gonna go get a test. Like it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But so this week I got off early and I was like, hey, we can go freaking eat out. Like let's go eat lunch at Genki Sushi. So we went to go eat at Genki Sushi, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But
yeah, I mean, for me, it doesn't really affect me because, I mean, yeah, we got vaccinated as soon as we could, and when they came out with the mandate, we were. It's like, I don't want to say a bonus, but it's like incentive. It's like, okay, so we can go eat out because we're vaccinated, and now that you don't need to be, you don't need to be vaccinated to eat out. It's just like, okay, well, whatever.
yeah,
it's rare because just we have Maddie, and it's just such a hassle taking Maddie. Like, I mean, before we had the iPad, it was just like, man, we had to keep her entertained. And then, like today, when we ate at Daiichi, we were like, what are we gonna order? Let's order fried rice. She likes fried rice. And then we're like, well, what if she don't like fried rice? Okay, let's order udon just in case. What if she doesn't eat the udon? Well, let's get fries because we know she gonna like French fries. You know what she ate? None of those. She did not eat at the restaurant, but
oh
she watched the
man,
iPad. So So if we didn't have that iPad, we'd be like, oh my God, we have to try to entertain her. So we don't usually go out. We usually do takeout, just bring it home because it's just easier. Put her in the high chair. And we have plenty of food here if she doesn't eat whatever we get. So we literally DoorDash a ton. Like, man. So we love DoorDash. Just stay home, relax, like bring in the food. But yeah, with the mandate, we didn't really feel a difference because we didn't really eat out. Like, and if we did, it was because like, oh, the parents are watching Maddie. Like, we're doing errands together. Oh, let's go grab lunch together. You know, kind of like a day date, lunch date or something. But it's very rare.
Yeah, yeah. For us, it's easy to eat out or eat at a restaurant. Only it's as long as we can bring a stroller. You know, if we can bring a stroller, then yeah, we're good because Finn's pretty chill in his stroller. Like he doesn't. I mean, you know, if he starts fussing, then you know we just feed him and then he'll either go to sleep or he'll just cruise. So yeah, but I can see as far as like for Maddie's age, that's like the age where they need to be entertained and they can't just chill out.
Yeah. Luckily, she sat in the booster, but I was like, man, like, yeah, there's some times where she just wants to go walk around, and it's like, oh man, and you don't want to like, if she does, she's pretty good with not throwing tantrums, but if she throws a tantrum, it's like, oh man, we're in this restaurant, she's throwing tantrum, like. You got to take her out. Like you're not like it's kind of rude to keep your kid.
Yeah,
everybody
I mean, you
looks
gotta
at
like
you. You get all the staring.
What we used to do is we used to like because like there was a point like around when Shazen was Maddie's age. We even like I specifically remember one time I don't know if we couldn't get a babysitter or what happened, but he came with us on one of our what was it? I want to say it was our anniversary dinner. So he came with us on our anniversary dinner to Roy's at Colina. And he was like he's at the age where he can't sit there, so we order food, and then while you're waiting for the food is that time where you're like, sure, like how's he gonna react? And he just didn't want to sit still, so I had to take him outside and like we walked around the golf course. And then when the food came, like Shani texted, like, "Hey, food's here." Then we went, and then he sat down and he ate, and he was fine. But it's like just one of those, like, yeah, we'd always have to like order and then like take him on, like walk around and like check out the scenery and stuff, and kind of just chill out. And then once the food came, like he'll be able to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or if they have like colors and stuff, if they have like crayons and stuff, like he can color on the color. But a lot of places have like stuff for kids, colors.
It's just. Rule of thumb, man, Kev, always bring snacks. Just in case if he doesn't eat whatever you guys are eating. Unless you're just like, okay, he ain't going to eat. We'll just feed him when we get home.
But I don't know. Like, I feel like, because I feel like Shazen from a young age, like, he always, like, went with Shani to, like, work appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to a lot of our work events. So he was pretty, like, well-behaved, like, out in public from a young age.
Yeah.
Like, people, like, homeowners and people would trip, like, wow, he's actually really good. Like, he'll just sit there on the whole appointment and won't bother.
Yeah. That's good.
How do you guys feel about the mask mandate?
That was my next question, because that one, I'm still a little like, don't know how to feel about it. And then I experienced my first time this past week at bowling. So I bowl in like a small league during the week. There's only like 7 teams, 3 people per team. So I mean, it's very little bit of people bowling. I want to say like 95% of the people did not wear a mask this week because it's on base. So their rules is like, bro, it changes like federal, daily.
Yeah.
Like last week we had to wear a mask.
On the establishment too.
Yeah, it's weird. Like last week last week they had to wear a mask, and this week it was like they didn't have to if they didn't want to.
Yeah,
it was really weird. But like I guess I didn't realize, and I just wore my mask. And then at first I looked around and like I realized I was only one of one of 3 guys wearing a mask. So it was me and 2 other people. Oh, 3 other people. So there's 4 people wearing a mask, and I was kind of looking around like, damn, it's kind of awkward. But I was like, at that point, like once you have it on, like you don't want to be that guy to like take it off and like look weird. So I was just like, damn, this is like awkward. Like I would rather take it off, but it's still like weird because I had it on. So I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. So it's like that awkward situation. I was like, I didn't know what was sociably accepted, but I was just like, and then once it comes to that, because for the longest time, I thought to myself, even if the mandate goes away for the mask, I always thought like I'll still wear it for a little while just to kind of like ease out of it. But lately, I've just been like, I'm so sick of this mask and no one's wearing it. I'm like, damn, I kind of just don't want to wear it, but I'm also not sure.
Dude, I hate the mask.
Yeah, no, I do.
I hate the freaking
But
mask.
but I
I mean,
feel
if
like
I'm in
I feel like it works.
a
Though.
subway station, like if
Yeah.
it was jam packed like sardines, yeah, I'm gonna put my mask on. Like I don't
Yeah.
trust that. But if I'm just walking around outside, or if
Yeah.
I'm like just we're not in close proximity,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my mask on. Like that's
Bro,
just,
like when I go to the food trucks at on Sundays, James, where you went,
Mhm.
A lot of people wear their mask. Yeah, bro, I don't wear my mask. I don't wear my mask out there. I'm like, I ain't wearing this damn thing, and I just stay away from people. But I'm like, I ain't wearing this thing in the hot sun to order some food at a food truck. I'm like, this is just crazy,
dude. Even like right now on campus at our school, you don't have to wear masks as long as you're outside. So like I'll have a mask on indoors, and then the moment I walk outside the library, I'll take off my mask. I'll walk across. Before I go into a classroom, I'll put my mask on.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I would say it's the opposite reaction at my school. I would say about 90% of the students still wear their masks outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought they would all take their masks off, but
there is a lot of people.
I think it's a lot of it is, you know, personal preference and common sense. You know, like just people need to use, you know, their own logically, you know, self and be like, okay, well, yeah, if I'm by myself, I don't need to wear a mask. If I'm like packed to the rim with shoulder, of course, I'm going to.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what I'm the same way as you, James. Like I'm not gonna wear it if I don't need to.
Yeah.
And you know, like if it's out in the open, you know. But I mean, yeah, it just depends on it's all circumstantial.
Yeah. I think that's what was weird too when I was at bowling the last time, because there's only a little bit of us, and then we're pretty spread out. You know what I mean? That you can only fit 2 teams per pair of lanes, so there's like 6 people per pair, but it's not all 6 people are sitting in the middle with each other. So it's like we're all spaced out, and it's like awkward, and it's like I don't want to wear this thing, but at the same time, like I don't want to like be rude. So I was like,
yeah. Did you guys hear that? Now they're reporting cases by week now.
Weekly,
yeah.
So because of how the numbers are, and you know, it's more so. It's like if there's another variant that comes out, that's where, you know, it's gonna get, you know, to where it was before. But
for sure.
But I mean, you know, it's COVID's not over.
Yeah.
It's you got to be aware and cautious. That's the two words you have to stick by.
Yep.
Just be aware and be cautious.
Do you think people are just naturally, like, come March 25th, you think everyone's just gonna go buck wild and just go back to like before? No, you don't think so?
Because I feel like people are already doing whatever they want right now.
Okay. Yeah. You don't think it's gonna get worse?
I think people are still having parties. No, because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'd be surprised. I mean, cases might go up, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna be like some crazy like dramatic like, oh no, bringing masks back. Like I could just
see like a concert, the next concert that happens, like everyone's just going buck wild, like no mask and just like craziness. I'm just like,
oh, no.
Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that too. It just, I think it's really affecting sports. I just hope that sports get, sporting events get back to what it kind of was before.
Hmm.
I mean, because that's the biggest thing, right? I mean, if you're a parent watching your kid play the sport that they're,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
supposed to be playing, like if you can't do that, that's, I don't know, like that would affect me for sure. Like if Finn was playing a sport, I want to watch him play
Mhm,
live,
for
you
sure.
know. So I just hope that I hope it helps the once they take everything, yeah, they take it away. I hope it helps sporting events.
I think it should. Masks are going away like the 25th.
25th.
So we'll see. I mean, just gotta wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared, but
Nah, I think we'll be okay.
No, you should be more scared of China invading Taiwan than
I just feel like
what's
there's a
gonna
lot of
happen.
not smart people around there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that one.
It's from even because for me, even before COVID, like me and Shani, I don't like crowded places to begin with. I always like to go places like off hours, like off peak hours. So that was just me to begin with. So I was like, it was cool with me. Like once COVID, I'm like, oh perfect, I don't have to go by people. Like I can just go even more so off peak hours. But I just feel
Yeah.
like there's a lot of people that are not like that, and they just don't care, and it's just, I feel like it's just gonna go crazy pretty soon. But I hope not.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. I mean, but like what James was saying, I don't think anything's gonna be different that much different
I
because
just
people
hope they don't
won't.
go
go
back.
back to
Like I hope they
normal.
don't. I hope they don't like. I hope they don't be like, all right, we're bringing back the mandates, and I'm just gonna be like, God dang it, this sucks.
If anything, I think the only thing that I might see is like if businesses say like, nope, we don't care if the mask is, you don't have to wear it, but if you want to come into our establishment, you have to wear a mask,
Yeah.
which they have every right to
Yeah.
do that. So I feel like if anything, people might be like, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, they can. It's their business. They can
You
do whatever they
think
want.
there is? You think there's businesses that are gonna do that? I don't think there's a lot of businesses that would do
I
that.
think there might be if
I
if
Yeah.
they
think
if
I
they
think
still
there will be
feel,
some. Yeah,
maybe
Really?
not for a while, but maybe like another month, just to be like, look, we want to protect
but
this.
it's the funny thing is it's if there are well not businesses. I want to say if there are restaurants that are like
Yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah.
it kind of doesn't
It
make
kind of don't
sense
make sense.
Yeah.
because it's like they're gonna take it off anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, businesses I can understand though.
Yeah. But they can't. They can't check like vaccine cards. Yeah, like
No,
vaccine
they can't do that.
status. That's like
Because
against
that's
the.
not mandated. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
actually, I don't know, babe. Can they do
Yeah,
that? Never mind. Dana says they can if it's their private business.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
look,
they can.
well, yeah. I mean, that's
Hmm.
not discriminating. Yeah, but that's not like discriminating against people that. Well, I guess it's not. Yeah, I guess it's not a discrimination because you're choosing not to take the vaccine. It's not like I'm black. It's like I'm not choosing to be black. Like I can't not be black. So I guess that's not really discriminating against. But yeah, Dinah said it's a private business. If you want to only
Serve vaccinated people.
like that's your thing, but I don't see anyone doing that. That's kind of extreme.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
mean,
lose tons of money. Like I don't.
yep.
So, but more power to you. If you wanna do that, go right ahead. But yeah,
Because the hospitals are still checking vaccine cards.
yeah. I mean, I can see that, but even that, I feel like honestly,
Like to visit patients, you have to be vaccinated
yeah,
or have a negative test to go into the hospital to visit somebody. It's kind of crazy.
but I think
It's just it's so weird that we're the last state to be, dropping everything.
yeah. But I guess it's also hard too because every state's different. But our state, like, we have a lot of people coming into our country and international people too. Like, I
I guess
wouldn't
so.
compare us to like Mississippi.
I guess so.
I imagine a lot of international people visiting Mississippi.
Yeah. So
I'm
just
afraid of like Texas, people from Texas going there because freaking Texans are freaking crazy. But like we get like people all over the world coming,
yeah. That's what
doing
you're
whatever
saying.
heck they want, you know. So that's bringing whatever God knows variant that they had in their country to bring. So that I can understand why. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's been 2 years. I just feel like, man, like we just got to learn how to live with it, and like you said, be smart. And if you don't make smart choices, and you know, I don't want anyone to get sick and die, but it's like, look, like
That's just how life is, though.
you got to be
People
smart about it.
get sick and people die from other things. So it's like,
Yeah, you just like I don't have any pity for. I mean, I still feel sad, but like I don't have any pity if when people are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. I'm not gonna wear masks, and I'm just gonna live life and go to concerts and chat and you know just be like nothing's wrong," and then they get COVID and die. It's like, "Oh, I'm healthy," and I'm just like, dude, like, come on, man, like you're not getting any sympathy from me. Like, I feel bad that that's happened to you, and I hope you get well, but like, don't. I don't want to
You
hear
did
you
it to
cry.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, what do you think was gonna happen? Like, that was a pretty high chance that you were gonna get COVID.
Yeah, there's also people though that have the vaccine and
Let's
they
forget it.
went
Yeah.
buck wild. They went like bro. There's so much people that have the vaccine
Yeah.
that think that they can't get like they think they
Yeah.
can't get COVID already. And there was like an article of like a lady that had the vaccine and got COVID and got really, really sick. And then she got it from I think she got it from an unvaccinated person. And she was trying to like sue the unvaccinated person. It's like, bro, like you like just because you have the vaccine doesn't mean you're like immune to it. That's not gonna like stop COVID from going into your body.
Yeah.
But there's so much people that like thought that way, and it's just like crazy.
No, very true. Yeah. Diana always like I like Diana. She always like helps me understand just the Constitution or just like rights in general. Like I'll hear something like online or you know people post stupid stuff on social media. I'm like, hey, is this true? And they're like, they don't know nothing about the Constitution. Like people throw the word around. That's my right. You can't take that. That's my right. It's like, no, that's not a right. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. That is not their right. Yeah. Like I forget what it was. What was the thing about the park, babe? When they said you couldn't go to the park or something. I forget there was something where they shut down all the
right.
parks.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you couldn't go to the beaches and stuff.
I paid money. That's my taxpayer money, and that's my right to go to the park. And it's like, no, there's nothing in the Constitution that says you have the right to go to the park. Like, it's just people are just I don't know. It's dumb, man. I'm just like whatever, man. Just people will always twist things to benefit them. That's how I see it in life. Every time they'll flip flop on any topic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does feel weird for someone to tell you that no, you can't go to the beach. It's like, bro, that's kind of weird though.
It is, but it's not a right. But
it just seems weird. It might not be your right, but it just seems weird that someone has the right to tell you that you can't go there.
Yeah, but it's state property.
What if you go? I mean, I guess you have to cross state property to get there, but
it's state property. Like they have every right to say whatever they want. You know, it's like I don't own that property.
But once you make it to the ocean, like, can't you just do whatever you want, though? No.
Dude, I don't even know how that works, babe. Yeah, the ocean is open, but you have to cross state property to get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like they'll just wait on the beach for me to come back. Yeah. I'll be swimming in the water and then they'll just wait for me to come back to get me and arrest me.
Yeah. Unless you hang glide and jump into
Does that
count?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still got to come back. So that's the hard part. Yeah. So someone has to pick you up from the water. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just the rights thing, man. I just feel like I used to be very naive and be those people until I talked to Diana. And then I'm like, you know what? You make total sense. Okay. Never mind. I stand corrected. That is not right. Yeah. Even like just pull over. I get like obsessed sometimes watching.
Bro,
you ever check like they get a
There's a
because they think they can do whatever they want. I'm like, babe, if I get pulled over, like, do I have to get out of the car? And you're like, no. But if you didn't do anything wrong, why don't you just get out of the car?
Yeah,
like, why
yeah.
put yourself in that situation? You know,
Bro,
like, even though you're right, like, why put yourself where you might get maced or you might get pepper sprayed?
some nights or some early mornings, I go down a rabbit hole on like I think it's Facebook, but it's on YouTube too. It's called the audit or something.
Yeah.
Bro,
Or
I
people
get
just try
so
to check
lost in
cops,
that. Yeah, there's people that do that in the mainland that they say that that's their job and they go around like filming. I'm like, bro, why do you put yourself in that situation?
And they try to like educate cops. Like, no,
Yeah,
like
it's
there was
like,
one.
you had every right to do that, but why would you do that? Like, why would you put yourself in that situation?
I think I saw one guy. He was videotaping the police building
Station,
from
from the street, which he has every right to do. He says,
and the cops came to him like, "Hey, it looks suspicious," and he's like, "What? I don't care. I don't care if it looks suspicious. I have every right. Am I breaking any laws?" And I'm just kind of like, "For real, bro?" Like,
it's like, bro, it's crazy though. Yeah, like there's people that literally do that for a living, like, and they just like try. They think they're educating the police, and it's like, why would you put yourself in that situation? Like you said, like out of everything in the world.
Dude, speaking of, did you guys see that video? It was new about there was two teenagers that fought at the mall. It was one black kid and one white kid, and the white kid started it. And then the cops came, these two white cops came, and one of them tackled the black kid to the ground, and the other cop told the white kid, "Here, sit down." And then they both arrested the black kid.
I didn't see that.
And the black kid's like, what is going on? And the white kid's like, "Hey, like,
trying to."
And she was like, "No." I was just like, that was very interesting. I was like,
I didn't see that.
Like that. Come on.
That's crazy. I didn't see that.
If that happened
in the mainland, obviously.
Yeah, it's on the mainland. It's not here.
Oh,
crazy.
I was like, I was gonna say, I would totally send that to who, Chris, and be like, hey,
that's like a rough situation. Like it's like, damn, like it's just like crazy how that happens.
Like, how do people say like there's no bias in this country? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone doesn't get treated equally. Like, I hate to say that's life, but for people to say like, oh, there's no systemic racism, there's none of that. It's like,
it's just naturally built into people sometimes.
Of that argument. Yeah, you're not the person that's being.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was crazy. I was like, wow, and it's crazy because everyone has a camera now.
Yeah.
And you would think you would see less and less of things happening, but it's just like more and more.
The bad part is it's just part of people's like second nature. Like they don't have to think. That's just how they react, which is bad. But I did see tonight a video of a cop that was I guess they were running a marathon, right? People were running a marathon on the highway. And the cop was in the front, like kind of like making sure there was no traffic, no cars, right? They should have shut it down. Apparently, like a drunk driver had gotten through the barricades and coming straight for the people running the marathon. And the lady in the cop car, like she literally like put her car in front of the drunk driver and just ran over. Yeah, but she sacrificed. Crazy. I was like, dang, that's crazy. That's next level. Like you don't see. Yeah, like bro.
She deserves the award for sure. Like that's because like
it's not gonna be.
How fast are the cars going?
Yeah, it looked like fast. It looked like she got flipped over.
Yeah, and you're going head on. Like you could literally die. I was like, that
takes bravery, bro. That's crazy. I don't know if I can do that, to be honest with you, bro. That's kind of scary.
Like, can I just shoot the tires?
Yeah, the way she did it too. The way she did it, I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, I would have I don't know. I would have called people like, can you just put some spikes down or something?
Yeah.
Like, geez.
No,
you just went, bro.
I was like, that's a pretty gnarly story. But
so
speaking of, go ahead, Grant.
No, well, I mean, I hate to pivot, but what's going on with our eating challenges? What's going on?
We don't have an eating challenge.
We agreed to. We agreed to do Chris's.
Did we agree to anything?
To Chris's one. Remember?
Yeah, I thought we were doing a diet, but we did not agree on anything.
No, we were going to do Chris's one because he doesn't want to do ours. So we said
Wait,
we're
what
gonna
is
do
Chris's one? Just
his,
drink water and no
no his
soda. And no
he
Water
has
sugar?
like
and
a
soda crackers.
special
That's it.
he has a special plan.
It's just called Eat Healthier. No processed sugars.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So
That's
no
what it is.
processed sugars.
No processed sugars. Eat healthier. Drink more water.
But what's
And
what's what's
exercise,
eating
James.
what's eating healthier though? Like
Eat
that
more
can
vegetables. Do you guys eat vegetables?
no, but I mean, how many servings? That's like
Dude, you can't overeat vegetables,
Well, you
Kevin.
need more vegetables and
no,
starches for
I'm
one.
not saying you can, but like do you have to meet a minimum amount of servings?
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like
no.
when
There's no stressing. You just eat.
eating
If
healthy
you're
is very
hungry, you
vague.
eat.
Kevin, do you know Chris?
No, it's not. It's
Come on,
it,
dude.
it's
You
it,
should
this is
know.
made. This is meant to be super simple. This
Yeah,
is
it is.
meant to not overthink, not stress yourself out.
Yep. Chris does
Just
not. Yeah.
eat healthier
No, but do
foods.
you have like a do you have a list of like, okay, so
No, because that makes you stressed out. Like, don't
Kevin,
stress.
you
Just
know who Chris is.
it's
He is
almost like
not- This is not a diet plan.
it's almost like just making smarter choices. It's almost like COVID. You
This
go into
is
your icebox, you see that Snickers bar, you don't
lame.
eat it. You
That's
get a
just-
banana.
Exactly like what
No.
Chris said. It's just to
Like,
eat healthy. This is
I,
all it is.
me
This is
and
not a
James
plan.
are in the military. We need something structured and something we can like look at and follow and
Okay, no
It's
processed
just no
sugars.
processed sugars and water and eat healthy. Got it. I like it. Three
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Keep it simple.
Less carbs. Obviously.
see now you're
Less
adding
carbs.
on. You're adding
Less
on,
carbs. Less carbs is healthy though. Less carbs is healthy. Not no
Well,
carbs.
it depends. It depends on your body chemistry because sometimes some people's body chemistry require additional carbs. That's what I'm saying. Like
No, I don't think people's body types require additional. It just requires carbs. I think too many people nowadays with their diet plans are trying to cut carbs out, which I don't. I mean, I'm not a freaking nutritionist, so don't. And I'm drinking, so don't take me seriously. But I don't think no carbs is a very smart choice in the long run. Limited carbs, I think, is a better choice, and
Okay,
smarter carbs is a better choice, I think.
can you put this down like on our Google Docs or something and say boom right here water, no processed sugars,
Less carbs.
eat less carbs, and eat healthy.
And smarter
So
carbs,
less
like
is
smarter
this
carbs,
considered-
smarter carbs, like
So
not.
if I usually eat like 3 scoop rice and I only do 2.5, that's less technically.
Yeah.
No.
What
And
do
you gotta do
know?
smarter carbs. So like not so much. Like you can eat rice, but not so much. Like don't eat rice every day. You gotta eat like sweet potatoes.
Chris, I'm Asian.
Sweet potatoes. There's Okinawan sweet potatoes.
Japanese people eat rice every day.
Bro, Okinawan sweet potatoes.
Lunch
It's
and dinner.
literally
Look how skinny they are.
Isn't Okinawan Japanese?
How dare you call Okinawan people Japanese?
Isn't no? I didn't say. Isn't
I'm lucky I'm
Okin?
not Japanese, but they are not.
Yeah, that's
It's not.
true.
Okinawa's not in Japan. No.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okinawa
shit.
is its own country.
Its own
It's own country. Oh, okay,
I
my
was like,
bad.
you don't call Okinawan people Japanese.
I literally thought Okinawa was in Japan. My bad.
Not only it's not
I
its
thought
own
Okinawa was
country.
in Japan.
They don't identify as Japanese.
Okay, but is it so it's not, but it's not in Japan?
It is in Japan.
Okinawa is in Japan,
Yeah.
right? So
They
technically,
they don't consider themselves Japanese. They're Okinawan.
Hawaiians that live in Hawaii are freaking American, okay? So
No,
Okinawans that live
dude. Speaking, kind of going off a tangent real quick. Have you guys ever been to that? I don't know what it's called. It's like Hawaiian sovereignty land. It's like where it's like isn't
There's
there
a
some
bunch of
land
that.
on one
There's
of
a
these
lot.
Hawaiian islands where it's like they have their own sheriff, school system. I swear I saw a documentary or something. Huh? No, not Niihau. It's not an island. It's got to be one of these islands. But like, God, I don't know. Maybe it is Niihau. But they have like their own government, not government, but like they have their own school, church, post office. Like our police cannot go in there.
Really?
I don't
know. I've never heard of it.
Okay, maybe, yeah. But I was like, interesting. But yeah. But okay, going back on the diet. Google Doc, Chris, write it out.
All
We'll
right.
look over it and we will discuss it at the next.
And
we'll finalize
and we'll
it.
do that for 30 days, right?
30
We'll do it
days.
30 days, yeah. We'll do it for
Not
30
2
days.
weeks. 2 weeks is good.
No, 30 days. We'll do it 30 days. We'll record, we'll record our weight, right? And then, we'll record it at the beginning, at the end of
Do we
the
have
30
to
days.
exercise or are we just doing the diet?
Well, obviously, I mean, that's going to adjust the results, right? I mean, if you exercise, there's a higher chance of you losing more weight, right?
But is this just a diet plan challenge? Or is this who can lose the most weight challenge? Because that's going to
No,
depend on if I'm going to exercise during these 30 days as much.
You should exercise regardless
Yeah.
of what kind of challenge it is.
You shouldn't even need a challenge. You just be healthy and just work out.
Dan is like, you're going to run anyway. You have your PT test. Technically, my PT test is in April. That is true. It is a month. Dang it. Never mind.
So,
Dude, I'm so old. If I fail my PT test, I shouldn't be alive.
jeez.
Like, Kevin, once you hit, once I can't wait to hit 50. I do 20 push-ups or something like
The
that.
numbers change. The numbers change when you get older.
As you get older, you can do less and less and less. But when I hit 40, but Kevin is in the army, man. He does all that crazy stuff.
Didn't they change it? Isn't it more CrossFit stuff or something, or functional fitness or something?
You guys do all those crazy stuff. I ain't about that life.
Yeah, no,
Kevin's on a whole level.
Somebody in the government was like, hey, let's do more functional fitness. And I kind of do agree with it because, for the longest time, it was just push-ups, sit-ups, and run.
Yeah.
That's it. And
I agree.
You can't really evaluate somebody's fitness
Based
on those three movements. So
I feel like the PT test should be determined on what kind of job you have. If you're in special forces, yes, you should have a really good PT test. But if you're, I don't know, like cyber, dude,
I guess.
if you're on the keyboard all day, every day, I think you should have a baseline.
Mental test.
I feel like you should have a baseline. I feel like your PT test should be just good enough where you can fit into those pants.
No, I like Kevin's one though. They should make you do a mental stress challenge and make sure that you can operate and make decisions under stressful situations. I like that.
Chris, if you're active duty, you do that every day.
I want them to put you in a box that's counting down from 100 to 0 and make you stress you out and shock you every time you get a wrong answer and
if they ever did something like that, I would get out of the guard because that is not what I signed up for. Okay, but yes, don't forget, start a Google Doc. Put Chris's. I want to put Chris's meal plan or fitness plan.
All right.
And wait, what's on the line here? Because I need motivation to do this, not just because you guys want to do it. Sorry, I'm a little selfish. I need some motivation.
Why does it have to be motivation? Motivation is just to be healthy.
To be healthier, to be better.
My doctor tells me I might get diabetes, and that doesn't motivate me. I'm sorry, guys. I need a little bit more motivation than that. My time is precious. Okay.
Well, considering you still owe 100 burpee box jump overs from 2 years ago.
You didn't give me a deadline, Chris. That is your fault. You should have told me, hey, I need this by this time. But because you didn't, this is a life lesson, Chris, that you're learning. And you get this life lesson for free, Chris. I promise. How about this? I will owe you those. You will be paid in full before 2022 is done.
Okay. I'll
and you heard it from my lips. I'll do it in one
session. Okay. One a day. Yeah. All right.
I don't know how many I owe you. I think it's over 100 something, but I will do it all in one sitting.
Wow. We have it right here.
Yep.
Recorded.
Yep.
He said it.
I'm just going to do 10 and replay the video over and over again real quick for you. And look, I did it, Chris. And splash water on my face a lot at the end.
But speaking of working out, did you do any of the open workouts, Kevin?
Yeah.
Nope.
Come on.
I had a crazy idea.
What?
I said we all get together one day, one weekend, and we'll do all 3 workouts in one day.
That's
is
a
the
that
craziest idea.
yeah. I was gonna say that you're correct. That is a crazy idea.
Like you
But
mean like one
it's
of us does
possible.
one, the other
No,
person does 2, and I'll do like
no,
No, did you see?
No.
Did you see 22.3? Did you
No,
see?
yeah,
not yet. I only saw
22.3 is a different story, but the first 2 have time caps.
No,
I'm pretty sure 22.3 has a
first
time
one
cap
is not.
too.
The first one doesn't have a time cap.
No,
It's
first
an
one does. Yeah.
AMRAP.
It's an AMRAP. Okay, yeah, it's an
I
AMRAP.
don't think it's a time cap.
It'll end. It'll end
it will
eventually.
end, Kevin. So it is a time cap in a sense.
But I feel like we should all get together and like just knock it out one day. You know, we'll just.
We should do one. Just one.
You know what? We should have.
We're gonna go all in.
Dude, we should have a Faddah Figures CrossFit Open, and our wives are the judges.
We can judge each other because if we do it, if we do it at my house, we're gonna have to take turns anyways.
Because we're competing against. We will all start at the same time, and our wives will be.
Well, we don't have enough pull-up bars for one. I only have one pull-up bar.
First of all, we're not doing any pull-ups in this Open, so I don't know why you brought up pull-ups.
22.3 has pull. It's literally a pull-up, like a bar workout.
So
or rig workout.
I'm dead serious. We should have 3 events. Each one of us gets to design an event.
Why can't we just do the Open because it's already designed?
Dude, the Open.
Not to be mean, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you designing a workout, James.
Why? My workout is all cardio, baby. We don't need weights. It's just gonna be. We're gonna row, then we're gonna run, then we're gonna row.
See, we can't do that all at the same time. We only have one rower between the 3 of us.
That's true. Good point. Okay, I'll figure something out.
But I literally say we just do the open workouts. I mean, I'm not like this weekend, not next weekend, but like soon within like.
If I was
after your PT test, maybe, James.
If I was working out, I might be inclined to say yes to that, Chris. But the last time I worked out,
they got scaled options. I haven't worked out either, but I was like I feel like if we all just come over to my house, we can all just bang out 3 workouts. I mean, it's gonna take a while.
I'll do it. There we go. Diana answered for me. She's the boss in this house.
Yeah,
so
see,
I will do it. Happy wife, happy life.
It'll take a while, but we'll bang it out. Like
regardless,
we'll
I'm gonna pull my back muscles and go to the doctor because of it. I will do it.
And then we'll go eat Chinese food after.
Yep. You will have to feed it to me, Chris, because I can't move my arms or my legs. I will be in a wheelchair with a neck brace. I'm dead serious. If you guys want to do the Open, I think it will be a very funny.
Yes, it'll be fun.
As long as I beat one of you guys, which I just have to be better than one of you guys.
Yeah, you guys will win.
Not all 3, just one.
I haven't worked out in like 2 years. So.
I don't know what the third exercise is. I'm pretty sure we'll watch it tonight.
Oh, it's pull-ups. It's pull-ups, double unders.
But if I was gonna go against you guys from 1 and 2, I think I have a pretty good chance with 2. I don't think I can beat it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna beat anybody in 1.
One of you in 2, because I feel like the burpees, I think I'm pretty good at. I'm not the burpees, the box jumps.
Oh, the deadlift.
And the deadlift, yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, I think.
What was that one? Was it the deadlift? No, was it deadlift burpee box?
No, that's the second one. 22.2 is the burpee jump over.
Yeah, jump over.
Or burpee over bar.
Box, yeah.
Burpee over bar and deadlift. And the first one is
the box jump.
Box jump, wall walks.
Never mind. Yeah. I'm thinking of the burpee side. I can push.
So the first one is the wall walks, dumbbell snatches.
Yeah,
no?
double snatch and the burpee box jump over.
No.
Oh, and there is burpee box jump over.
Yeah, there is, but it's not.
Oh no, not burpee. Sorry,
box jump over. Box jump over.
It's a box jump, and you have to step down.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
have to step down.
Yeah,
that was one of the rules. You have to step down. That's kind of weird.
You can't rebound.
You can't rebound.
Oh wow, that's weird.
So that's why it forces you to like you can't like go really fast.
I mean, it's not like I was gonna rebound anyways.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I know.
walk anyways. So it's not like it bothers me.
Kind of level the playing field. Oh, good. All right.
You're like, what?
That's perfect. That's like perfect pace for me. Like just step down.
But before we even do this, let's pump our brakes. Let's just get through the diet first.
Wait. So what meal prep service did you use, James?
I used Trifecta, and what was the other one? Oh, Trifecta, and the other one was I think like Lean something. It's like both mainland companies.
No, and how much did you pay for it?
They came out to like $10 a meal.
Oh,
but
wow,
the reason why I liked them was because it was vacuum sealed. I feel like other meal preps that we've done, when you don't vacuum seal it, like sometimes we might not eat it, yeah. So it was like I don't want to freaking buy 10 meals, and what if that day I don't eat that meal, or I don't know, like vacuum sealed means like I could literally keep those for like I think they said like if I keep them in the freezer, like
freezer you can keep it forever, almost forever. But
are you talking about Fresh and Lean?
Fresh and Lean, there you go. Yes, and both of them are pretty good.
So they both came vacuum sealed. Were they both frozen?
No. Well, they came in dry ice, so they were cold. It wasn't frozen, it was cold. And then I just literally, the ones that I knew I was gonna eat, I put them in the refrigerator, and the other ones I kept them in the freezer. But they told me
both of them equal out to $10.
It was about 10, 12, depending what promos that they had.
Like shipping? Did they charge extra for shipping?
Huh?
Did they charge extra for shipping to Hawaii?
Well, I didn't do it in Hawaii. Yeah, I did it when I was in Mississippi. Oh, there you go. Yeah, never
yeah.
mind.
I was gonna say you sent some to her.
I don't know if they paid for shipping. It wasn't
that's
a
like
lot.
Always a catch is like free shipping, and then you click in Hawaii, and they're like, "Oh, $40 for shipping." It's like, damn it.
But the bad thing about those is, man, I just couldn't eat the same thing every day. It was hard, man. I thought I could. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna push through it. But after a while, it's like, oh, the first one's good. Second one, okay, it's all right. And the third is, oh my god, I can't keep eating these kind of like. So I just keep telling like Diana, and she tells me too, like, we just gotta push through and just cook. We just gotta try to prep, but it's just, man, I don't know how we're gonna do it when we get our second kid. I'm probably gonna eat baby food. Like,
Speaking of meal preps, though,
baby food.
Speaking of meal preps, I was thinking like they need to make a meal prep service for people with like medical conditions like diabetes, like high cholesterol, whatever. Like someone needs to make.
I think they do.
They do?
Yeah, I think if you just eat healthy, doesn't that help with diabetes? And
I mean, like, nah.
Because is there like specific meals that you can eat? So. I thought as long as you eat healthy, you don't eat fat or.
So like good clean food and Ina meals, they'll tailor whatever your dietary needs are. They'll tailor the meals to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any meal prep still? Like services?
So Dee tried Ina meals for a week.
We tried that too.
And I don't know. She said it was like roughly like $16 a meal, and that's kind of pricey for the portion that you get. You know, it's not a very big portion. So,
but like that's like on par though for like local companies. Like
it's usually around 14
to 16.
What kind of meal you pick, like steak or fish or whatever. But it's like I know we're gonna try to cook. Dinah made this really good chili. It had like all these veggies in it, and it was really good. So I'm gonna try to do a lot more of find recipes for like crock pots, because you just put it in and just you don't have to worry about it, and it cooks all day.
Or Instapot.
Instapot too. Yeah, we have an Instapot, and just but just try to. It's just hard, man.
Yeah, it's just hard when both people work. Like it's just hard, bro. It's not like back in the day when there was such thing as stay-at-home parents,
spouses, yeah.
So like they could just like prep the meals and stuff. But it's like when both parents work, it's so rough, bro, to come home and like have the energy to cook and like be with the kids and like.
I agree.
Do regular household chores. It's like crazy. So I tell Shannon like I don't like sometimes she stresses that she doesn't cook enough. I'm like, bro, I honestly don't even like. I get it. Like it's just there's no time. Like I don't
it's okay. Like I feel because we do spend a lot of money on eating out, but it's like
I get it. Like we both work. Like it's just
Like,
I
how
don't
do you?
expect you to like cook every time. I was like
Yeah.
crazy.
And then I could cook too, but it's like, man, I freaking what am I gonna cook? Like there's
I can't
we have the
cook.
cookbook and stuff, but it's like, well, I still gotta buy the ingredients and cook the dang thing, and it's just
Yeah.
it's
And it's
just
hard because I guess she gets more stressed because she like every weekend she goes and buys ingredients to cook.
yeah.
And then like life just happens and she
Yeah.
just doesn't have time that day to cook the meal. And she's like, oh, and then it's like the next day is like something else comes up and she just doesn't have time to cook again. I'm like, I get it. And then she just stresses because she's like bought those ingredients. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, it sucks, but I'm not gonna stress more about it. It's like just deal with it, I guess.
I feel you guys. But all right, looks like we hit our mark. I'm gonna hit the sack and we have a big long day tomorrow.
All right.
Man. You guys enjoy your weekend. And I'm
Sounds
still
good,
waiting,
man.
Kevin, for you to tell me, James, I hate you. We're having another baby. Be like, yes.
James is like secretly hoping.
Secretly.
What?
I'm
What?
secretly hoping that you guys have another baby.
Oh, not anytime soon.
James is like secretly hoping. I don't know how he's like
And
hoping.
remember, I'm in control of that. Okay.
Sure, buddy.
Just like how I was in control of our current
situation.
Yeah. I was in control of that.
James is still secretly hoping and wishing.
Yep. A miracle. I'm praying for a miracle.
He
Virgin
is here
Mary.
because of me.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Later.
Okay.